Hello ladies and gents, another video brought to you by Outworld, and I'm doing another product review on the Ant Cube Acrylic Ants Nest in the glass Outworld. Now if I remember rightly, I bought this as a complete set. I've looked on the website now and I can't find it. Hopefully they've discontinued it, and that's probably going to be a giveaway to the trend of the rest of this video. Right, well I think we'll start with the Acrylic Nest to start with, to be fair. Yeah, it's got a red filter, probably the only good thing about it. It's broken down into loads of little chambers, 6 as you can see here. It's got a gypsum bit in the middle, which is rubbish because it pokes through, as you can see here. Any small species is going to escape. This is for the small size, so it's got a really small opening, which is good for Nigers, small animals like that, for dolies, things like that. Oh, I do have something good to say about this. It's raised, so you can get a heat cable underneath it. If you're looking at putting a heat mat, yep, not so good. That little bit of string coming down goes to the gypsum in the middle of the nest, which hydrates the nest. Yeah. As you can see here, the string goes into the smallest container of water you can think of in your life. And here it is again. It's just too small. Not only that though, you've got to lift your nest up to put it under there, fill the water up and put it under there so you know the string goes into it, which disturbs the ants. Why? I've had it sat on the side being dirty with the last colony I had in it, so I decided to take it apart and clean it, and this is me just putting it together to give you an idea. It's got a broken bit in there because the quality isn't great. That gypsum is stupid, doesn't work, doesn't humidify it enough. I even put Nigers in it, and they're hardy as anything and tolerate most things, but even they hated this nest. It's just rubbish. In fact, the colony that I had in this nest, I ended up releasing them back into the wild because this nest was just horrible. Horrible. I do rate the ant store for their Outworlds. I think they're really good, but I've got 2 nests of theirs, this being one and the other one being a cork vertical nest, and I've got nothing good to say about that either. They really let themselves down with their nests, really do. But this nest is good for one thing, filling my bin, and that's where it's staying. Now for the positives, the Outworlds. Now, I love these, and I'll tell you why. Right, I love this little Outworld. It is crystal clear because it's glass. There's no clouding apart from when it's dirty like it is at the moment. It's got a lip round the top, so if side barrier fails, you've still got that secondary defence, and you've got a lid that sits even snugly on top with 2 big air vents, so it never really mists up. Really good. It does come with these connectors, but they're unsightly. There's so many different options they could have used, but to go with these, no idea why. Inside the nest it's unsightly as well. I'm not a fan of these. There's so many different options they could have gone with, but why go with this? What they do, which is really good, but what they do is that they clamp onto the glass tightly and they clamp onto the tube really tightly, so not even the smallest of species can escape from it. That's good, but it's the only good thing about it. They're still ugly. If you find yourself with this nest, the best place for it is the bin. Mine's living in the bin forever now. I am not going to use it again. Nigers, of all the ants in the world that are the hardiest, for beginners, they accept all sorts of abuse, but they hated this and they didn't even thrive. And the only humane thing I could think to do to them was to release them into the wild, because this nest is that bad. Definitely the redeeming feature, should I say, is their Outworlds. Their Outworlds are brilliant. I love them. The connectors are pants. So many better options to use. Rubbish. But the Outworlds are really good, but massively overpriced. You're better off going to that custom aquarium, which I pointed out to on my video when I was building my terrarium. Check it out, where he's a lot cheaper. For the price of that big terrarium tank, it cost me the same as that little freaking Outworld from Ant Cube. And don't even talk to me about trying to get the hold of the little connectors from there, because if you buy any connector, which is like €3, they want €17 to ship it to the UK. What? Have a word with yourself, guys. To summarise, I maybe feel like I'm being a bit critical here, but I'm always honest with my reviews, and I'm being honest here now, guys. The nests are terrible. The Outworlds, even though I do like them, are overpriced. There's cheaper options out there, people. Go with them instead. I'm not even joking when I say this, people, but the picture at the start with the nest and the Outworld, complete like that, cost me around £180. That's a lot for what you get. As I said, I'm being honest, and these are my personal opinions, okay? You may think differently, and that's cool, but these are my personal opinions of it. Now that's it for today, guys. I've done enough whinging about this setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like the honesty that I provide, and I look forward to seeing my next video. So bye bye for now.